Rim, banana phone. Welcome back to the adventures of Robo Daddy and Robo Mummy and this complete state of a base that we've got going on. Welcome back to War Crimes. That's the important thing. Yesterday, we built a radiation chamber and we started filling it with prisoners. So today, I definitely want to fire this thing up. We'll probably wait for the next raid. It's in the 4.2 days. What's 4.2 days when we got this? I should probably install the, like the nutrient paste dispenser over there. I guess our ER bots can probably deliver. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. We'll try and work on making this a bit more permanent. I've given them a sink, so that's, I mean, they really can't complain too much. IO port would do it. Oh, big brain play. Okay, we'll just put an IO port with an output on it with meals. And then we don't need to worry about that. Fucking genius. Okay. All right, let's get that down as soon as possible. Right, I've written a little list of things what people have suggested in the comment section yesterday. I've also remembered a couple of things as well. So, number one, there was a very sensible comment that said that the stomach we saw yesterday that a trader sold, the one that basically allowed you to... It was like a stronger version of the nuclear stomach, removed the need for food, but also didn't have the risk of cancer, but the downside to that is it cost something like 20,000 silver. They rightly pointed out that although it's a bit useless for Robo Daddy, because of course we wanted to eat the cannibalism, for things like thrombos, mega sloths, big old creatures that eat a shitload of stuff, if we want to mechanize a thrombo, that would be like the ultimate thing to install into it, because those things will eat everything not nailed down, essentially. So that's a really good play. The other thing, medbays. Medbays I've been putting off for a while. I actually queued up a load of research, which in hindsight was a silly idea. But medbays are a mod that I added basically to allow us to play as a single character. As they will automatically heal within a 3x3 area. I've talked about them a little bit before, but we basically want to get this as soon as possible. So I'll just chuck this onto the research list. We've got 15 things to do. Some of them are very kind of low tier research, like 900, 800 would take them all about an hour, but some of these are a bit more complex. I'm trying to get back into the psychic side of things, because we've got that really cool Sci-Tech mod, now we've got the resources to rebuild it and really get into it. Now's the time to start kind of checking that out. I've planned out some of the recipe databases so we can grab recipes for these and reinstall them back into assemblers, and we'll try and get an architect facility. There was a comment that kind of explained how this works. They basically phrased it as it's best to start up and work your way down. So, for example, install a shoulder. Into that shoulder, install an arm module. Into that arm module, install humerus, radius, hand. Into the hand, install the fingers, etc. So basically work from the top and go downwards is the best way to do it. Otherwise, it might seem a little bit complicated. Besides that, I think we're just about ready to dive into things here. I'm quite happy with how the antimatter production is going as well. I mean, building 6 of those might have been a bit of a waste, but we've got 270 composite already, which is enough to... Oh, they're actually working on the fusion machine. Still fantastic. What was it we needed for that Megamin antimatter? What was it? Was it like an orbital antimatter weapon? 5 hyper components. Well, I'll tell you what. In the interest of fairness and in the interest of knowing how much people love waifus, I will build this first, and then we'll build the second alloy fusion machine. If we get lucky, one more raid of the Hyper Component Corporation, what, the Division H. One more raid of those guys, we should be able to build this cannon no problem. Man, I really love that. It looks so cool, doesn't it? So, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about here. So let's dive into things. Let's go a lot of the little things. Like somebody pointed out that there are turrets from simple turrets, which are kind of the same as military turrets, but do more damage per shot. So we'll get some of those replaced out. Obviously, like I said yesterday, we want to expand this kill box out because... For right now, it's pretty good, but later on... Oh my god, that's a giant fucking slug. Giant slug with a minigun on it. Sold. Oh, we can't tame anything though, can we? Because it's got garbage animal skill. Yeah, 1.44. That's a bit shit. But yeah, we want to obviously redo all of that at some stage anyway, so I'm not too bothered about messing around with it right now. The other thing I've got to mention... Somebody pointed out in the comment section that we've got it set up so that the plasma drills... We've got this slightly more strict, so there are apparently a couple of different settings we can tweak with... the factory mod to prevent you becoming too overpowered, so things like plasma drills are limited, not being able to mine gold, plasteel, uranium, that type of thing. But then we've just bypassed that by giving it to the assembler instead. Someone pointed out that we might as well just cancel the restriction on that and remove it from this one. That way our drills are doing the drilling, and because now we've got an assembler mining plasteel, which doesn't really make much sense. And to be fair, we've just gotten around the restriction anyway, so I do kind of agree. I can't argue with it that we should probably just re-enable the settings, seeing as we've got a way to produce infinite plasteel anyway. In some ways, it could be argued that actually putting the plasteel, the gold, whatever bills onto the plasma drills instead is kind of a nerf for us in some regards, because obviously that thing gains speed the more it's doing a particular bill, and with the plasteel bill mining 1,000 plasteel at a time, it's going to take it ages, but it's going to be able to do it very, very, very quickly the more it's doing it, right? So this will keep it more consistent, but obviously this has the nerf of taking up 10,000 watts, whereas this is 700. So in some ways, even though it is a much easier mode for us doing this, it is also a lot more balanced as a result. So I'm kind of alright doing this. Again, we've already found a way to generate plastic with all these other ridiculous mods we've got, so no problem. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter whether you drop it on the floor or not, right? Can we copy the settings into that? Oh, that doesn't work. Fuck it. Right, so on pause at... I think 1,000 plasteel is reasonable. What about gold? Gold, I'm not really sure. Oh my god, apparently we have fucking 4,900 gold. I was going to say we'll take it up to 1,000 and pause it from there. Why don't we take it up to 2,000 and then unpause at like 600 or something like that. That we've always got a decent supply. To be honest, I think that's way too much. Oh, you can deep mine components with this. Well, we won't do that. It's obviously not much point given that we've got that automatically being produced anyway. Mining sky steel is quite fun. It doesn't really do much. It's just a fancy kind of rare resource that unfortunately doesn't really do much either. And then we've got metastone blocks as well. I believe they're actually used as a fuel for the mining base. Sorry, for the medical base that we're going to end up getting. So, hey, that might end up okay. We can mine it from this one anyway, so it really makes not much difference. Also, in the interest of keeping things fair and equitable, we are going up to blood and dust for difficulty. Whatever the hell that means. Obviously, that one's merciless, so now we are on the second highest difficulty, so I'm pretty happy with that. Bear in mind, we scaled it back because of the initial raids being pretty nuts. Those ridiculous Borg raids at the very start of the game. But we've kind of started to outpace the game a little bit here, especially with all the automation. So we need to give the game a little bit of something back. There were a couple of comments that said increase the difficulty. I'm more than happy to do so. You fucking idiot. Oh my god, no. Remind me to make Robo Daddy build these. You know what? I think that's a good sign for what we need to do here. Basic haulers, get rid of them. Basic building bots, get rid of them. What else have we got? Any level 1 robots can fuck off now as far as I'm concerned. They've annoyed me with that. Because we can't just rebuild that. We don't have the resource. We don't have the components because we can't make them. You fucking useless robot. Right, you're all getting removed now. You've bought this on yourselves. Cleaner bots level 1. I mean, we could always get those upgraded too. Hauler bots level 2. We can keep those around for the time being. Builder bot level 2. Get out of here. I'm fucked off with that. Oh, no. Oh, this is incredibly war crimes already. I've never been more happy. Simultaneously finishing research on sleeping gas, whilst also automatically, via the power of the internet, delivering human meat to our radiation chamber. I mean, it couldn't get any more peak Rimworld than this, could it? And now they've gotten food poisoning. Oh, I've never been more proud. This is just the best thing we've ever done. Oh, so this is something I meant to address yesterday, but completely forgot about it. Leveling up our people. Haven't done it in probably about 10 episodes now, so I figured we've got a lot of levels. Holy shit. Is Constitution particularly relevant? That's what I've got to ask myself. We're at a stage now where we're so well defended that if they manage to get through into the base and attack Robo Daddy, it's basically game over, right? So we might as well just go all into intelligence or something along those lines. What does intelligence actually do again? Knowledge like medical care. Charisma is animals and social activities. Agility. Movement speed, melee, evasion rate, aiming speed. Dexterity is delicate work. Strength is... I mean, what do we do to increase research? I would assume it would be intelligence. But from they make it sound like... tasks that require knowledge like medical care. Like medical care, but not exclusively. It's gotta be this, right? Do it. Do it. Apparently if I click it with left control, it does it times 100. It does not. We've been lied to, I'm sorry to say. Okay, let's just go all in on that then. There we go. 86 points into intelligence. I'm hoping this will really speed things up here. We've got sterile material, so I really should start putting down some sterile floors in there as well. What about you, Robo Mummy? Social. Yeah. Although this guy's apparently an empath, which I'm starting to debate. Right, let's go for... I guess charisma. I guess charisma for a love bot. As many of you have also pointed out, Robo Daddy is a psychopath, which means that he can't really form any sort of relationship with that. Though we've had it in previous series, we're playing with a different mod set that don't affect psychopath like that. So if we go to the social tab, he's only got an opinion of 32, and that's never going to go any higher. You see chit chat gives nothing. Deep talk times 6 gives nothing. Failed to hook up, failed to romance me. Physically stunning is the baseline. And if anything, they've gone down. Like this love bot, he's lost opinion with. So unfortunately, building Robo Mummy has done absolutely nothing. So I think Robo Mummy's probably going to get deactivated when the battle waifu comes out. Bearing in mind that, again, she's a love bot, sure, but he doesn't want loving. So it's bit of pointless having her around, really. Oh, those were neuro trainers I bought. I don't know why I thought they were psychic trainers. Not that it really matters either way. I mean, it's just going to give them more bonuses, right? So we might as well go ahead and get those installed. There we are. Go from level 18 medical to level 19. You feel like you'd be a bit of a medical expert at this stage, given the horrific amount of war crime. Sorry, is that 1,000? Whoa. We've got a lot of antimatter composite. I might have to dial back production of them a little bit, because of course there's no limit to that. So if we're not careful here, we're going to end up with far more than we actually want. Why don't we turn these off then? Why don't we just go ahead and turn those off for the time being? Because I think any more antimatter composite is going to add so much fucking wealth to the colony that we are going to be... We're going to be stomped. Let's go history. Oh, God. Oh, no. Wow, that went up very, very sharply, didn't it? Okay, we need to be very, very careful about how we're doing this now. So I have obviously reinstalled the servers down into the factory. I thought that made a lot more sense. So I've got them tidying this area up. We're going to turn this into a recreation area for RoboDaddy. This was always going to be his kind of mansion zone, so that's what I plan on doing with it at some point, whenever we cut a little bit of space for all of his recreation activities. Oh, why don't we start downloading this stuff too, before I forget? Right, so let's go ahead and import, I mean, everything would be nice, wouldn't it? Eyes, arms, legs, heart. Oh, God, it's going to take me hours to... Oh, my God, it is actually going to take hours. Fuck it. No, if that's something we won't automate, then don't bother. Recipe database, we want to get back up to the... Oh, that was another one I built. Right, okay. I was going to say it would be a bit silly otherwise, wouldn't it? We'd lose all of our stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Let's import the drugs, at least, and then we can have our thing automatically cooking up all sorts of cool things. We get the flake, the yayo, the flu away, the ibuprofen. Those are the things that obviously I was told to make, and then the antibiotics as well. Trinitremium from spiders. No, okay, we're all right. Let's just go and start setting up an automatic drugs lab there in the factory. I'll build a second assembler for it. What happens if we just keep hitting the test run button? Will that actually work if I keep just... Oh my God, it's working! Oh my God, it's actually... Oh my God, I had no idea. Have we done anything important with that? Whoa! I didn't realize we could just hit the button and fire it. We've got carapace, super speed legs, volatile and steady hand. Okay. And then... Oh man, we can just keep firing that off, huh? That's crazy. And did I set that up to double all radiation? I absolutely did. Wow. I had no idea that would work. I don't know if this is just giving, like the test dosage is relevant or not. Fuck it, let's just keep roasting them. Just keep fucking roasting them. Dawson's down. Too much radiation. Yeah, too much radiation. Too many burns. It's a lot of burns. Nothing super impressive, though, is it? Whoa. Steel factor in his stomach. Oh my God, we gave him another good mutation there. Holy shit. This guy's getting all the dosage. I didn't quite think it would be that easy, I'll be honest with you. I thought we'd have to do something a bit more, I don't know, set up a bit more properly rather than just mashing the test run button. It seems a little unofficial, right? And what have we got here? Last mutation, controllable blink 2 hours ago. I can do that in real life. I'm sorry I've just brought that up because now everyone's going to be thinking about it. Controllable blink. Oh yeah, there it is. Controllable blink. Oh, in the brain. What do you mean, controllable blink? Like a teleport? Oh, shit. I feel like I shouldn't be giving this prisoner a whole slew of superpowers. He's the one that seems to be taking all of the good radiation. Maybe that's a bug with the mod. Maybe that's an issue with the mod, that one prisoner can gain all of the superpowers. Because all these other guys just got burnt, and this guy's gained all of the mutations. Holy shit. Ooh, what do we want for the base, then? I figured we build everything out of sterile walls, because there's no real downside to it, and I believe they give a beauty bonus too, seeing as they are mostly silver. Yeah, +2 beauty. Oh, we've got a blast door there. Oh, man, that'd be good to put on the radiation. You know what? Let's worry about that later. So what do we think? Gold, dark, sterile wall? Red, green, blue, cream, dark, gold, teal, brown. What do they look like? I don't even remember. Let's put down a couple and sort of give it a test run here. I think I like the dark sterile wall. Maybe the blue one. Maybe the blue one. We can have one for each room. That will make a lot of sense. So like the hydroponics room putting down over here, we'll have green. Research lab can have, I mean, blue seems like a pretty good one. What about the antimatter room? Maybe gold for that one. Oh my God, what have I done? 120. 120 of them. Holy shit. Right, time to turn on the auto mortar then, I guess, huh? Right, good luck. Okay, fire now. I completely missed. Oh my god, I didn't know the mortar shells go off the edge of the map. Well, let's hope the auto mortar can thin out a few, because that's maybe genuinely more than our turrets can handle. That's ridiculous. That's an insane amount. Our pikeman's already on it, though. Look at that. I wonder how many of those we actually produced in the end. Where did I reinstall the thingy to? It was here, wasn't it? 1.8 days. So I think we've still only got the single pikeman, unfortunately. Good luck. I think this guy's dead as dicks. Charging into... Oh, there's two of them. Sorry, my bad. Charging into battle single-handedly. They're not exactly the best mechanoids in melee combat either, are they? We go ahead and just skip that one through. I don't think he's even going to kill a single one of them, to be honest with you. Nope, not even close. Has our mortar done any damage? Certainly doesn't look like it. They've taken a little bit of damage there. None have died, though. What the hell is that auto mortar playing at? Can fire another 42 seconds. Did it just fire a shell off then? Oh, yeah, it did. Wow. God knows where it hit, though. If it hit anywhere. Oh, man. This is looking a little bit dangerous. Okay. Let's go ahead and recall all the robots. I have an idea. Oh, I think I've already recalled all the robots, haven't I? I have an idea. Bear in mind I said earlier, we're going to retire Robo-Mummy, because Robo-Mummy is a little bit shit. Also a bit pointless, given that she can't do the job she was built for, because Robo-Daddy is far too interested in his work. Here's an idea. She does have a black box. She does have the black box installed. So I have an idea with what we can do with Robo-Mummy. Bear with me on this one. She will go out in a glorious explosion. She will save this colony, because I'm not sure these turrets can handle this many. Oh, actually, they're doing okay. It's a good job that these raiders staggered, because if they're all going through one unit, they would just be soaking up the bullets so fast. I think they'd probably get through. Get in there. Get in there, Robo-Mummy. Oh god, don't get shot. They're fleeing. Oh, they're fleeing? You cowards. Right, you know what? No witnesses. This operation is irreversible. What does it do? It makes it sound like it's going to be like an apocalypse. Be sure to be far away from your friends and base. I've got to try it, haven't I? Oh. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's genuinely like an Antigrain warhead. That's more powerful than an Antigrain warhead, if I had to guess. Huh. And these guys survived it? Unbelievable. Okay. These fucking prisoners. Rabber has been... Oh, to be fair, there is no food. We've accidentally kind of made a survival of the fittest, strongest prisoner win style. We're weeding out which one has the best mutations by having them fight and kill one another. Turns out Blue is the biggest and the strongest. He's got that controllable blink, that carapace. We've made this, like, super mutant in our prison who's going around eating all the other prisoners. Why is it not outputting, then? What's happened there? But I didn't move the storage unit, so I don't know why it's not grabbing food from that. Unless it's where the power went down? That's very strange. I've no idea what's caused that. Oh, it had to be rebuilt. Ah, shit. That explains it, then. I guess when the black box... There we go. I guess when the black box blew up, it destroyed this. And then we... I mean, obviously, the entire kill box is rebuilt at this stage. There's nothing to worry about. But when the black box blew up, it must have taken this thing out, which is why they've all started fighting and killing one another. To be honest, we've had more pressing issues, like, you know, rebuilding the entire fucking kill box. Anyway, that should be... Oh, there's a few more cables running around somewhere. That's a bit annoying. Wait, those are all power conduits? Really? They are. Oh, what a mess. Okay. Let me tidy this up. What I've done is, this was kind of at the suggestion of someone, to pull back the power cable so that it's within, it's outside of the range of the embrasures. Because if someone throws a grenade and they blow this, let's say this turret up, it's going to cut off every other turret down the line. But by putting it back there, they have to actually get through the embrasures and then cut the cable. But I don't think they would ever do that randomly. 8:46 in 0 hours. The kill box is now obviously fully built, so nothing to really worry about there. This one needs apparently reconnecting. We good? And this one too? There we are. Just for the new cables that have obviously gone down there to try and make things a little bit more stable, like I said, in the event of explosions that we weren't really anticipating, shit like that. But for example, big fuck off black boxes that might end up destroying, I don't know, the entire fucking kill box. What are we looking at here? Division H. Oh my god, immediately picked off by our auto mortar. They're very, very nice. Fantastic work. I can't see any hyper components. Bit of a shame. Bring it. As far as I'm concerned, bring it. This seems fine. 42 of them, though. That's quite significant, but 42 of them mean more hyper components, potentially. We've got more prisoners, potentially. More people for the radiotherapy, more people for all the other fun stuff that we've got lined up for them here. And hopefully our kill box is still capable of dealing with that, especially with the mortar picking off a good handful to start with. That's 7 down already. Actually, that's the one still alive. 7 plus another 3 there, so we've got 10 dead already. A few more died. Oh, they're the old tribal raiders, I remember, that came through the other day. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'll pull back the robots for the timing. Now, one thing I want to work on as well in terms of research, we've finished up all that crap I loaded up, so we've got the med bays to mess around, we've got all the new psychic stuff to mess around with. The real big one I wanted to get was the next level of the robot matrices, because the only thing we can't automate is building buildings, funnily enough. So I think we go up to, like, let's go all the way up to advanced logic. Then we'll get some ER bots, and then we'll go for... No, you know what, let's not go... Yeah, because that's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 robots. Maybe we'll stick with just tier 3 robots, because the Omnibots especially are horribly OP. So what I'm thinking is, bear in mind, it's got like 20 in all skill, it's got ridiculous amount of work speed bonuses. I think we'll stick with tier 3, so that we actually still have something to do, that the entire game's not just playing itself, we're sitting here watching Rimworld. And then we'll get the cleaner bots, the ER bots researched after that. But it means that we can churn out a few more builder bots. So in the event of something like this happening again, we can get that sorted out pretty fast. Our pikeman is getting out there, going to chase him down. That mortar hit. I don't know if that mortar actually hit then. You didn't see anyone dead. You think you'd see more bodies from that if it was a direct hit. But luckily, with the ones that are injured, they're obviously lagging right behind. So again, we've got this staggered sort of army coming into our kill box here. Good luck. Give me them hyper components. There's one. Fantastic start. The mechanoids acting as a fantastic little distraction there. Come on, take him down, take him down. This void armor is fucking nuts. The fact that he's the only dude charging ahead with a melee weapon, unbelievable. There's 2 hype. Oh, wait, that guy dropped 5? No, that's got to be from where, like, 5 people have dropped all in a similar zone, right? Very weird. Okay, here we go. There's another one. Fantastic news. You know what, I think upping the difficulty in some ways will help us out quite a lot as well. There we are. 7 hyper components. Incredible work. Have we got anybody worth capturing? 9 hours time. That's fantastic. 3 hours time. Well, let's go get my man J-Dog. Okay. We're going to capture J-Dog. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Even cranking up the difficulty that bit further has ended up kind of being in our favor a little bit. Oh, sweet. There it is. The hyperalloy fusion machine. Nice. Okay, so what the hell can we get out of this thing then? So what the hell is the difference between the hyperalloy and the antimatter composite? This is the one that's like... Oh, it's uranium, antimatter, composite, and gold. Right, okay, and that makes it into a usable metal. So I guess you can probably build things out of antimatter composite, but it's probably weaker than the alloy if I had to take a guess. Let's take a look here. Antimatter composite reinforced walls. What do they have? 4,500 hit points. Holy shit. By comparison, let's say we build it out of uranium, which is obviously the other densest metal. That's got 2,500. What about plasteel? Might be slightly more durable. That is 2,800. Wow. That's madness. Okay, what's the power this thing needs? 100 watts. Understandable. Very, very expensive machines to run. Good lord. Man, that thing is very cool. Oh, and that's it. Hyperalloy. Oh, that is very, very nicely done. Look at that thing. Wow. And now, how much does it put out per... Let's see how much it actually puts out per cycle. Oh, it's just 1 per completion. Oh, wow. Okay. In that case, we'll put another IO input port. Just go ahead and copy this one over into there, and we'll have it just immediately shit it out straight into the machinery. What are we looking at in terms of reinforced wall made of this shit, then? Hyper alloy reinforced wall. Now, what was it? It was 2,800 for plasteel, 4,500 for composite, 12,000. What? I mean, we're not quite, I will admit, to the Glittertech Beta Alpha Poly level of ridiculousness, because that mod is not balanced. I'm going to say it's not balanced at all. Once you've got the power and the resources, you're done. Like, you are at the end game, you are unstoppable. Granted, it adds this really powerful faction to balance it out. We didn't have that this time, but this is pretty insane. This is pretty insane. Yeah, those are really fun. I can see why you're kind of limited in some sense. And again, I really like the way they balance this mod by having a faction deliver the resources. It forces you to fight, but more importantly, it prevents that. It prevents that kind of exponential growth that we've essentially established with this automated production here. And we are done with our tier 3 robot matrices. So I should really download those into the assembler as well. I do think the quickest way to do it. Actually, did I not do that already? I think genuinely the quickest way to do it would be to put down a machining table over here and then just grab the builds that we want from it. Because obviously we're going to need a couple. We're going to need the robotics matrices, the robotic component, and we're going to need the build to make the robot base. So we need crafter, ER bots, for example, whatever we really choose. So let's go for production, wherever that is. Let's go ahead and stick down our machining table. I mean, that's fine. Just in case we need to interact with it for whatever reason. I don't believe we do. I think it just, as long as it's a powered machine nearby, it's fine. I put down another recycler. I don't know if I showed that, but I actually did that one yesterday. Just because we had so much shit in the backed up from the meat grinder that it was taking a little time. Oh, shit. We had enough to build the other one? Stop. I'm not falling into this trap again. You stop right there. Okay, cool. Oh my god, we can increase the power level on it as well? Oh, wow. We can crank it all the way up to 100 watts? Hey? Oh, 23,000 watts. Ooh. Obviously, that's not on yet because it's not on yet. So, we can't actually see the power drain. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a different kettle of fish. And to think I laughed at it when I saw that it only took 100 watts per go. Wow, look at how fast it can churn it out. Oh, no. We may have found ourselves something glorious here. That just looks so cool. Like visually, this mod is absolutely stunning. I think they've done a fantastic job with it. I think I might have to turn the antimatter things back on now, right? The antimatter composite refiners, because I don't think we can have enough otherwise. Now we can turn on Mega Man as well. Get our orbital laser cannon enabled, which I definitely don't think we've got enough components for this one. Although, where some of them have died, obviously there was a dude back here who's since been apparently devoured. Some other ones that were on the floor that have since died. We might just have enough components to do it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, hello, more void armor. Cool. That breaks down obviously into more composite. This guy has bionics. I don't think we didn't get any luck from that one, unfortunately. Just a bunch more crap that we are not interested in using. Let's get these walls down now that I've kind of... although we can keep them there, just to act as a nice blueprint. So we've got green over here. I've outlined the kind of living area in the dark one, so I think that one looks kind of cool. Antimatter is outlined in gold. Then for the factory, I guess we'll go with red, perhaps? Yeah, blue is for research and medical, so we use red for this one. So how are we looking now after letting it run for a little while on... Oh, blue's constant stress has made their depression component. That was the guy who survived the Great Radiation Wars. 144 already. And how much was it per reinforced wall? Let's go to structure then and take a look. 15. Imagine lining our kill box with that. We never have to build the fucking thing again. The only problem is we are building it on these steel bridges, and if the steel bridges collapse, the things underneath them... sorry, on top of them collapse as well. Why is that not hauled? Why are you guys leaving that around? Apparently they don't rot, though. They've got no health bar? It's understandable, really, if it is some super highly advanced technology. Okay. Embrasures out of the hyper components, I think, would be... Sorry, the hyper alloys should really be what we're after here. 3,600 hit points versus a measly 465 from the concrete. It's 15 per embrasure. So, we can't even put down 10 yet, which is a bit of a shame. If we were going to do it as well, I'd probably just go along the front layer, at least to start off with. Blue just killed and ate a man again. I don't know why, because he's got corn in there. I guess he's got a taste for human flesh at this point, huh? You know what that means. Blast him with the radiation. Keep blasting him. Never stop. Never stop. There we go. Okay, Robo Daddy, capture him. We've burnt his clothes clean off. What has he got now? Enhanced lungs? I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, no. I'm pretty sure... Oh, he's got a psionic shield? Blue, you are mighty powerful. Psionic shield, 0.8 hours. Wow. Everybody has survived, and we've ended up with one hyper-powerful dude. I guess that's a bonus putting everybody in a big thing, is that the person who survives it has to be really, really powerful just based on the numbers alone. I mean, the composite production is an insane level now. The hyper-alloy, I should say. I mean, it's just... absurdly good. Incredible strength and striking beauty. Does that mean if we build our base out of it? Oh my god, there's hyper alloy tiles. The ultimate flex. 30 beauty per tile. Compare that to... let's compare that to gold tiles. What are we looking at? 30 beauty per... it's 12 on gold tiles. Wow! And what about the Athenium, too? That's the kind of psychic tiles. They're only 3 each. You get a bonus to cleanliness. Very nice. Wow, these things are nuts. I want the whole base built out of this. Oh, shit. Is it not a... Bollocks, is it not a machining table you grabbed that from? That's my bad. Well, I was grabbing, I was still grabbing medicine from this one, so I've kind of grabbed everything I think we'll probably want. So what have we got? We've got antibiotics, yayo, bandage kits, medicine, penoxyline, potassium iodide, and Flueasy. We could get some flake there as well. Ibuprofen, cigarillos for, of course, Big Man Wojtek. But then after that, we really haven't got anything else we want. I also don't know why our organs aren't grinding up here. Searching for ingredients. Nose times 5. Mince organs allows nose. How peculiar. How strange. I don't know. Toggle allow forbidden. Maybe that's why? Nope, it just won't grind up the nose. That's very weird. Maybe it's nose from a different thing? Maybe that's why, because it's from the medical system expanded nose. Maybe it only supports base game noses. How tragic. Okay, shit. Well, that's a bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it? Besides a minor and torso infection now, he's good. I've removed the little toe that gained cancer, but everything else, I mean, this guy is... So we've got a rotten hand there, which is a bit of a shame. Cooking and medical is disabled. The legs for the super speed, the lungs, we've got the steel factory, stomach, the carapace. This is such a cool mod. It's in some ways, I'd argue, perfectly balanced, too, because we're so apprehensive to use it on our own people. I would be apprehensive even if we didn't have one person, because there's just a straight-up chance of cancer from it. It's pretty devastating. So I think this is kind of the only way you can really implement it. Of course, that comes with things like you have to have, obviously, a fully working prison. You have to be prepared to commit war crimes, which generally makes people fairly sad. There's a lot associated with this that I think actually makes it super, super balanced, but in return, you get some very, very powerful things. The hyper-alloy embrasures are going down. What's the beauty bonus on those? It's going to be the most beautiful kill box that's ever lived. There we go. Okay, so let's import... Level 3 is as far as we're going, so let's import the cleaner base station, and I'll basically just go through them all and import every level 3 robot. Oh, it's, like, instantaneous for these for whatever reason. Wow, weird. Build a level 3. We want, what else have I missed? ER bot level 3, craft bot level 3. Not that they're so relevant anymore, because of course we've got the auto-assemblers. Right, that's, I think, is everything. Yeah, hauler, cleaner, builder, crafter, ER, kitchen. Fine. And then we want, robotic components. And we also want the robotics matrix intermediate. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure that's one you use to make the level 3s, right? It is. Okay, fair enough. That one's actually taking some time here. Ooh, Cataphract's armor tech prints. Oh, we have no silver. Oh, I know why. Because we've got no... It's not that we haven't got silver. It's that we have no trade beacons near our servers. Bollocks. Okay, let's quickly reinstall that. If we put it there, we can still cover the whole thing. And the Tomahawk camels. Okay, what are we up against this time? Oh, good God. Wow. Okay, 69. Hey, nice. This is what we're probably in for from now on. We could up the difficulty a little bit more, because honestly, I feel like we are moving faster now, technologically, than the raids are gaining strength. Mainly because we've kind of readjusted our approach to, obviously, gaining ridiculous amounts of plastic and whatever else. But obviously putting a soft limit on the composite coming in has been kind of helpful and getting rid of some of it. I mean, sure, we've got the alloy in return. I don't know if embrasures are worth... Surely they're worth the sum of the components, right? How do we even judge how much an embrasure is worth? Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Let's see what we've got to work with these guys. I think the automortar completely missed. I think our turrets will absolutely annihilate them, to be honest. I think this is another raid where we really have to worry about nothing at all. Here come the pikemen to come and help out as well. For the minor amount of distraction they're going to be. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Get out of here, notification. It's just, it's such a good sight, isn't it? It's just such an incredible sight. Man, they're getting quite close this time, though, huh? They're getting a lot closer than I expected. Where the hell are you going? Replica. Oh, we got another pikeman down there. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, they've gotten very, very far. It's a little bit concerning. Come on, come on. I can't believe how far these guys got. I also can't believe they haven't started retreating yet. What is wrong with them? Wow. They quite literally did fight to almost the last man there. Like 5 people survived that whole thing. What an absolute mess. Unbelievable. So I've currently got RoboDaddy amid all the fun and games going on out in the kill box, researching some more luxuries. We're getting hot tubs, smart toilets, and power showers. We are still... I was kind of looking around the base for things to remove, because I really want to start tidying this up, making it look a bit more like a base and less like a few buildings that we strung together here. And I realized we've still got wooden wind pumps running the entire water grid, not untreated water, weird shit like that. So I figured RoboDaddy needed something a bit more modernized, and obviously getting some cleaning bots certainly wouldn't friggin' hurt. How are we looking with that? What else have I got to import here? So we've got the matrix. I mean, obviously things like this, the interface chips wouldn't hurt when we finally get around to what the heck. I think that's good for the time being. So I guess we can just install this one over here, and hopefully I can pull from 2 different databases at the same time. There we are. That's undone the damage. I don't know why, but putting the noses on a separate rack, like certain items it can't... that's very weird. They all are from Medical System Expanded. I don't know why it can't grind those up then. Either way, look, the shelves are a very simple solution to a pretty major problem if the whole system's backed up there. So we're going to grind out thousands of human meat now because we have a lot of spare organs. Oh, there we are. Hey, cool. So we're not allowing those. Oh, because they count as buildings. Right. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I should just merge my building. Maybe I should merge the resources stack with the building stack. The reason I wanted them separate is so that we could very easily see what we need to install. Because it's very rare that we're not going to produce a building and not have it installed or be deconstructed. So I would have to kind of manually go through it and kind of scroll through, use the search bar, whatever. I figured it was a bit more convenient, but in hindsight, it's going to end up complicating things. So let's get rid of it. Our final episode treat. The combat waifu. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Let's go for... Fuck it, we'll go buildings. We'll combine waste as well, sod it. I know someone said to do that, and I kind of argued against it, but... I didn't quite... I underestimated how much 768 stacks would be. I figured it would be a lot more complicated than this, but it seems like one server might genuinely last us for the rest of the game. Sharamus. Sharamissus. There she is. The mighty 19.3 double passion shooting combat droid of our hopes and dreams. Somebody said that the robots essentially are people. They are humans for all intents and purposes, with needs, wants, social recreation. They require... I mean, they have blood, they'll bleed out, they can take bionics, everything. Which is cool for us, because now it means we can upgrade her even further still. Look at all that already, it's just absolutely fucking nuts, isn't it? My god, so she's got 80% consciousness because of... Oh, the sickness, right, that'll disappear. Wow. Yeah, this is mad. This is absolutely mad. Now we've got to make you some weapons. So you know what? Tomorrow, we finished off his power showers. Tomorrow, all in on weaponry. Hyper component-based weaponry. Yeah, I'm in. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. It's been a pretty weird episode. I will admit some things came up midway through, so I had to kind of stop and start again. But we are looking... We're looking pretty good. This is getting, like, more and more complicated as episodes go by, and I really, really like that. This is an incredible mod, and I love it to bits, and this Hyper Alloy is a pretty fantastic upgrade to the kill box. It's not going to really take too long to upgrade the whole thing, bearing in the speed that we're churning out components. The Radiation King blew himself, survived the Great Radiation Wars, developed an immunity to his infection there, and is otherwise in perfect health. Lady needs some treatment. Sharamus needs ripping apart. I don't know why we haven't actually pulled him apart yet, to be honest with you. I don't know why the robot isn't doing that. Oh well, we'll keep an eye on that in the future. We've got a hospital bill, obviously needs a bit more tidying up there, but we're getting there. We're getting to a stage now where we can really just start experimenting and really fucking around. Some mad science again. It's been a while since we've had a mad science series, so looking forward to seeing where this one ends up. Big thank you to, of course, the insane top tier level patrons, without which we would not be here in the first place. A big thank you goes out to Necrophil and Noah, Gogolus, Emerald Ghost 11, Odie, Limpy George, Anthony Gawley, Scary Scurvy, Cobalt Lotus, Alex Blue the Bard, Layla, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Justin Wallace, Micah Mullen, Ben Hofflin, and Jonah Waters for their support, the insane tier lovers on Patreon. Thank you to these guys for making the adventures of Robo Papa possible in the first place. So, of course, a shout out has to go out to these guys. And thank you as well goes out to Blood for the Blood God, Asaro, Help me. Blockbin, King Snitch Gaming, Udric Haddon, Anchor, Spirit085, Voodoo Mumbo, Mr. Awesome, Sam Gears, Don, Monty, Smooth Octopus, 5021, Noobmeister, and everyone else over at Patreon too. Thank you guys for your support. Apologies again, they haven't really had any names this series. I mean, the point of the series kind of defeated it. I did say that we could have some robo names for you guys, but it turns out whenever the robots die, they don't maintain their previous names, so kind of makes it a little complex. I'd have to keep track of each one, so hopefully next series we can get back to a bit more of the customization.